who completely refreshed. Meanwhile, someone in New York struggles to sleep in a perfectly dark room after taking melatonin supplements. Blackout curtains drawn tight, still tossing and turning for hours. What's happening here? How do people in countries that experience up to 24 hours of continuous daylight, what they call white nights, master the art of summer sleep while the rest of us battle our biology? Here's what Nordic countries understand that others miss. When you can't control nature's light, you don't fight it. You dance with it. Welcome to a journey into Nordic sleep mastery, where the world's happiest countries have solved one of modern life's most frustrating challenges. This isn't about expensive gadgets or complicated routines. It's about understanding something profound that Nordic cultures discovered centuries ago. Your body has multiple sleep triggers, and light is just one of them. The paradox that changes everything. While American culture views summer sleep struggles as something to endure or medicate, Nordic cultures see them as an opportunity to optimize. Here's the fascinating paradox that researchers at the University of Helsinki discovered. Nordic populations report some of the highest sleep quality scores globally, despite experiencing the most extreme light conditions on Earth. This isn't genetics. It's sophisticated behavioral science developed over generations. Dr. Jus Kolbe, from the Norwegian Sleep Institute, spent 3 years studying sleep patterns in Tromsø during polar summer, a place where the sun literally doesn't set for 2 months. What she found challenged everything we thought we knew about circadian biology. Nordic people don't have different brains, Dr. Kolbe explains. They have different systems. These systems aren't complex. They're elegant. And tonight, you can start applying them, regardless of where you live or how bright your summer evenings get. The temperature revolution, your hidden sleep switch. Here's where Nordic wisdom gets scientifically brilliant. When external light cues become unreliable, temperature becomes your primary circadian anchor. While most American homes maintain 68-72 degrees year-round, Nordic bedrooms during summer average 60-65 degrees. But here's the sophisticated part that sleep researchers call thermal entrainment. They don't just keep rooms cool, they create temperature journeys. Starting around 8 p.m., Nordic homes begin what they call thermal sleep signaling. Room temperatures drop in strategic stages, mimicking the natural temperature decline that would normally accompany sunset. Your core body temperature naturally drops 1 to 2 degrees before sleep onset. This isn't just correlation. It's a biological trigger that works regardless of light exposure. Think about it. Your ancestors didn't have artificial lighting, but they had temperature patterns. Your brain still responds to these ancient cues, even when your eyes are confused. Here's tonight's Nordic temperature protocol. Begin cooling your space 2 hours before intended bedtime. If you don't have air conditioning, focus on cooling your pillow and sheets. Place them in the freezer for 10 minutes before bed. The initial cool sensation triggers the same physiological response that Nordic homes achieve systematically. But there's a counterintuitive element that makes this system work. Nordic cultures combine cool environments with warm textiles. Heavy duvets, wool blankets, cozy sleepwear. This creates peripheral vasodilation. Your extremities warm while your core cools. The perfect recipe for deep sleep onset. In Finnish culture, there's a concept called sivice, depth applied to sleep. It's not about duration. It's about profound rest quality. Temperature control is considered the foundation of sivius, more important than darkness itself. The art of strategic heat. Nordic thermal transitions. While Japanese culture has the ofuro ritual, Nordic countries perfected something equally powerful. The sauna-to-cool transition that becomes a sleep superpower during bright summer nights. Here's what decades of Finnish research reveals. A 15-20-minute sauna session followed by a cool shower. 90 minutes before bedtime creates the most dramatic core temperature drop possible. This isn't relaxation. It's precision circadian engineering. Dr. Hannu Oja from the Finnish Sleep Foundation explains that this heat-to-cool transition mimics and amplifies the natural temperature rhythm your body expects at sunset. When external light cues are scrambled by endless daylight, this thermal shock becomes your artificial sunset signal. The science is fascinating. During the sauna phase, your blood vessels dilate massively. When you transition to cool water, they constrict rapidly. This creates a thermal rebound effect. Your core temperature drops significantly below baseline, triggering melatonin production regardless of light exposure. You don't need a traditional Finnish sauna to access this wisdom. Create your Nordic adaptation. 15 to 20 minutes in the hottest bath or shower you can comfortably handle, followed by 30 to 60 seconds of cooler water. Complete this ritual 60-90 minutes before intended bedtime. But Nordic cultures add something crucial: intentional transition meditation. During the cooling phase, they practice nedkjoling bevissthet, cooling awareness. They actively focus on the temperature change, visualizing their energy settling downward, preparing for rest. For extreme summer brightness, some Nordic practitioners use a double thermal signal: a hot bath followed by a cool rinse at 8 p.m., then a warm foot soak in a cool bedroom at 10 p.m. Two distinct temperature cues that your brain can latch onto as sleep preparation signals. There's a Norwegian saying, "Kroppen husker hva øynene glemmer." The body remembers what the eyes forget. This thermal ritual becomes your body's internal clock when visual cues fail. Mastering light. Like a Nordic pro. Beyond blackout curtains. Here's where most people get Nordic light management completely wrong. It's not about blocking out all light. It's about curating light quality and timing with surgical precision. Unlike cultures that simply fight bright evenings, Nordic countries developed what sleep researchers call chromatic sleep preparation. They don't eliminate light. They transform its wavelength and intensity to work with circadian biology, not against it. Your brain has special cells called iPRGCs that detect blue light specifically. These cells don't care about brightness as much as they care about blue wavelength presence. Nordic homes strategically eliminate blue light while maintaining warm, amber illumination that doesn't disrupt melatonin. Instead of blackout curtains, many Nordic homes use spectrum curtains, fabrics that filter blue light while allowing warm wavelengths through. This maintains natural light connection without circadian disruption. You can achieve this with amber-tinted films on windows or warm LED bulbs with 2200K, 2700K color temperature. Nordic sleep specialists use peripheral lighting, placing light sources at floor level and behind furniture, never directly in the visual field when lying in bed. This creates ambient warmth, without triggering alertness responses. Starting 3 hours before intended sleep, Nordic cultures wear amber-tinted glasses that filter 99% of blue light while maintaining normal vision. But the sophisticated part is their light gradient creation. 8 p.m. Reduce overall light by 30%. Switch to warm LEDs 8 to 9 p.m. Reduce by another 40%. Use only peripheral lighting. 9-10 p.m. Minimal lighting. Amber glasses mandatory sleep time. Near darkness with potential red navigation light. Swedish culture has mysig, creating cozy, intimate lighting that promotes relaxation. This isn't aesthetic. It's functional circadian management. Mysig lighting involves multiple small light sources instead of overhead lighting, warm color temperatures like candlelight, and soft, diffused illumination that creates shadows and depth. Nordic sleep practices go beyond blue light filters. They use content filtering, avoiding stimulating visual content during evening light gradient periods. The brain responds to content intensity, not just screen brightness. Nordic cultures view light management as an art form, not a restriction. It's about crafting an environment that honors both the unique beauty of summer nights and the biological need for restorative sleep. The mental mastery, creating darkness in your mind. The most overlooked aspect of Nordic summer sleep mastery isn't physical, it's psychological. Nordic cultures developed sophisticated mental transition rituals that help the brain shift from daylight alertness to sleep readiness, regardless of external brightness. Norwegian sleep specialists describe mentalt mørke, creating internal darkness when external darkness is unavailable. This isn't meditation in the traditional sense. It's active cognitive preparation that Nordic cultures refined over generations. Unlike Western cultures that often transition abruptly from activity to sleep attempts, Nordic evening routines follow gradient deactivation. Cognitive decluttering begins 30 minutes before bed with tanki-ridding, thought clearing. This involves writing down tomorrow's priorities in 2 to 3 sentences, acknowledging the day's completion without analysis, and setting mental boundaries around work thoughts. Sensory transition follows with Aisti valmistelu, sensory preparation, through gentle stretching focused on releasing physical tension. Aromatherapy with calming scents like pine or birch. And quiet. Repetitive activities. Mental anchoring completes the sequence. Visualizing peaceful Nordic landscapes. Practicing gratitude for 3 specific aspects of the day. And setting calm intentions for sleep and tomorrow's energy. Advanced practitioners use vitt støy I hodet, white noise in the head. Instead of trying to empty the mind completely, they fill it with calm, repetitive mental imagery, like gentle snowfall or quiet waves. This gives the active mind focus, while allowing deeper consciousness to prepare for sleep. In many Nordic communities, evening activities collectively support sleep preparation. Evening walks happen in groups. Conversation topics naturally shift to calmer themes after certain hours, and social media usage is culturally discouraged in final pre-sleep hours. Nordic cultures understand that sleep begins in the mind long before it begins in the body. When external cues are unreliable, internal cues become everything. This mental mastery extends far beyond summer nights. It's foundational to their overall approach to well-being and happiness. Your Nordic sleep system. Integration and transformation. Magic isn't in any single technique. It's in systematic integration of all elements working together. Nordic cultures approach sleep as a holistic system, not isolated hacks. Research from the Karolinska Institute shows circadian rhythm changes require 14 to 21 days of consistent application to become automatic. Nordic sleep specialists recommend phased implementation. Week 1 focuses on temperature and light management. Week 2 adds thermal transition rituals. Week 3 integrates mental transition practices and refines timing. Instead of tracking sleep hours, Nordic cultures measure søvnkvalitet, sleep quality indicators, morning energy levels, afternoon alertness maintenance, evening natural tiredness, and weekend sleep consistency without sleep debt recovery. Like all Nordic lifestyle practices, these techniques create benefits beyond better rest. Improved mood regulation during stress, enhanced cognitive performance during demanding tasks, stronger immune resilience, and better seasonal adaptation. Expected results follow a predictable timeline. Days 1-3 bring improved sleep onset speed. Week 1 delivers more consistent morning energy. Weeks 2 to 3 provide deeper sleep quality and reduced sleep anxiety. Month 1 and beyond offer complete circadian optimization and effortless summer sleep mastery. These techniques become effortless lifestyle integration, not daily effort. Nordic cultures view sleep mastery as foundational life infrastructure, something you build once and benefit from forever. Your summer nights don't have to be a battle against biology. With Nordic wisdom, they become an opportunity to optimize your most fundamental recovery system, leading to better energy, clearer thinking, and deeper life satisfaction. What if the secret to sleeping better isn't fighting nature, but learning to dance with it? Nordic cultures discovered this dance centuries ago. Tonight, you can begin learning their steps. The sun might not cooperate, but your body will. Start with one technique. Build systematically. Sleep like a Nordic champion. And wake up understanding something profound about working with your biology instead of against it. After all, the happiest countries in the world didn't achieve that happiness by accident. They mastered the fundamentals, and sleep is where it all begins.